Pompadour's Saloon in Paris. The Choice, Chapter 4. Moral wounds have this peculiarity. They may be hidden, but they never close. Alexander Dumas in The Count of Monte Cristo. We're approaching the end of our journey, lad. Imagine what the king will say when he meets his long-lost son. Our fortune. But I'm getting ahead of myself with all this talk of Versailles. Let's get Paris out of the way first. We need to charm the king's favorite, Madame de Pompadour. She is our only way of getting a seat at the king's table. All the eyes of the saloon will be on us. How shall we strike? With discretion. Indeed, we can't do anything out of the ordinary. We need to peek at a few cards, stack whilst shuffling cards, all with minimum manipulation. Let me lay it out step by step. We'll start with a technique I call palm glimpse. This is a sleight of hand that allows you to steal a peek at the top and bottom cards of a deck. It's a crucial setup for the next stage of our strategy. Allow me to show you how to pull this trick off while sat at an attentive table. Create an opportunity to peek at the top card by raising your hand to ask for my attention. Alright, we got 3. Whilst our opponents are momentarily distracted by my answer, steal a glimpse at the bottom card. You're going to look very suspicious if you take too long, so act fast. Have a go playing with the deck. Okay. 3, 2. Now, are these, like, guides of the UI going to be there when we actually have it? Would you like to try that again? No. Very well. We'll follow that up with the progression of your old friend, Pincer Shuffle. That's the visual trick where you appear to be shuffling normally, but are actually drawing from the top and bottom of the pack at the same time. In the past, you used this technique to stack me high cards, and indeed, sometimes you'll be blessed with 2 high cards when you peek at the deck. But often you won't. And sometimes you'll even find a high and low mix. In short, you'll need to adapt to the situation that presents itself. As always, make sure the high cards fall to me and low ones end up in my opponent's hand. But before we discuss this pincer shuffle progression, would you like to go over the version I taught you last time? No, I remember it. We'll move straight on to the progression then. Take a look at this situation here, lad. You have both a high and a low card in your stack. How will you proceed? Interesting. Okay. Great. You continue to impress me, lad. Not only did you give me the high card, you managed to give my opponent the low card too. Would you like to try another scenario, or look at the next step of the strategy? Let's try a new variation. Excellent. How would you fare if my high card was at the bottom of the deck this time? Okay. Oh wait, I was trying to give it to, like, that person specifically. That's not quite right, lad. Do you want to try again? Dedicated master as ever. Okay. Same again, same stack, okay. No, I don't need hints. Okay, so we start here. 10. Now basically, I think what we want, we drop a card. We drop a card. Then we pincer. And there we go. This is getting complicated. Well done! Would you like to keep practicing? Let's try a new variation. It wasn't hard enough for you. Let's try another. 2 high cards. Okay. Oops. Oop. Reset. Okay. I think here we gotta drop, pincer. That gets them both in the same hand. And there we go. And if it was 2 low cards, it would be basically the same thing. But for the opponents. Nice work. I think you have this well understood. Shall we move on? Good. We'll finish with the false cuts. This is that sleight of hand technique where you appear to perform a fair cut, but in actuality do nothing at all. I've seen you pulled off many times before, so let's get straight into practicing the entire thing without intervention. Wrong order. But okay. Jack and 5. Alright, so we start with a shuffle. Then from here, so we want Jack to get to him, so let's drop a card. With a gap of 2, or a gap of 1. So I think at this point you actually do your pincer. And this is actually fine. Nicely done. You didn't frown once. The transparent stack. Are you feeling confident? We can go over it again if you'd like. Let us rest. It was a tough strategy to master, so I'll allow you to skip grammar practice today. Get some rest, lad. You'll need it. Wake up, lad. Are you ready to charm Madame de Pompadour? Chateau de Saint-Aoun, Paris, France, later that day. The smell of money and arrogance, it's always the same. My friends, such a pleasure to see you in Paris. Let me introduce you to our host. Mon ami, do you know this Comte de Saint-Germain? He is joining us tonight with his son Eugene. Oh, of course I know the Comte. Enchanté de cher ami. Madam, I'm at your service. I heard you are a fearsome player at the card table. Should we play together? What a lovely idea! I would be honored. It would be my honor, madam. I almost didn't recognize myself. I'm so fancy. Let us bet. Hey, what's up? Okay, so this. We start with a shuffle. So we want... Actually, we're going to want this pincer next. And this is perfect. Alright, we got this. We got this. She has so much money. We won by a crude inadvertence and clumsy hazard. My apologies, madame. Who's this? No false apologies, monsieur. It's war and you've just won a battle. MacGregor, why are you here? To witness the defeat of the favorites? Madame, I'm certain you will prevail, eventually. But you shouldn't play with these gentlemen. C'est vrai, Monsieur MacGregor. Maybe oh, we can't bet more? Okay, fair enough. Hey, question. Ooh, 2 queens. Sweet. Alright, we shuffle. And then from here, I think we want to drop, 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 pincer, and in-jog. Oh, and more shuffling. So I got lost in my own mind there for a second. Okay. Round 1. Julie, where are you? I'm desperately in need of your strength and counsel. I will lose this game. I am here. MacGregor! Madame d'Arbre. This is getting interesting. Okay, we start with the normal shuffle. Oops, reset. We start with the normal shuffle. Then from here, we want... Yeah, immediately we want a pincer. And then we in-jog, and we're good. Oh, and more shuffle, right. I always forget about that second shuffle. Or not always, but often forget about the second shuffle. Alrighty. This is a good chunk of cash. A fine game, all around. Now I must leave you. Behave. Madame. Come to Saint-Germain, young Eugene. I have a lettre de cachet signed by the king. It authorizes your immediate imprisonment without trial. He will do no such thing. If you do, a friend hidden in the shadows will release 5,000 copies of a certain pamphlet. You think you can save your life with a bit of paper? That pamphlet relates in detail the events of the 12 bottles of milk. I don't believe you. Then let's bet. Everyone out. In the name of the king, out! You too, son. Don't wait for me, I will send a messenger. If you insist, don't do anything rash, alright, Comte? The following morning. Well, he's not dead. Where is he? Hello, Comte. Eugene, I was afraid you didn't get my message. What is happening? Yesterday I had a long and frank discussion with McGregor. We came to an agreement. He wants us to disappear from society. In exchange, he will secure us an annuity and some lands. We'll be rich, son! For real this time. And the king? McGregor made himself clear. If we attempt to approach Versailles, we will be arrested. He has ears and swords in every corner of Paris. Here's what is going to happen now. You and him are going to fight a duel, a fake duel. You will pretend to lose. It'll put the rumors to rest and officially make this a closed case. We will then meet back here. We will leave for Brittany. Rich! You understand? And you? The Comte de Saint-Germain never existed in the first place. I will simply disappear. Now take this sword. And what if I were to win the duel, in theory? When McGregor asks you to surrender, lower your weapon and fall to the ground. He will let you go after that. Good luck, Eugene. What if I don't believe you? You came. Excellent. No, Comte, obviously. But that doesn't matter. These are our witnesses. On guard! It's been a while since I've dueled. Let me check the menu real quick. Repeat the opponent's pattern in order to defend yourself. Wait for an opportunity to counterattack in order to win the duel. I forget what the opportunity is, but okay. Hi. Low. High. Alright, ready? High. Low. That was... Oops. Well fought, young man. Do you surrender? Drat! Good. Is he gonna kill me anyway? I didn't intend to actually lose. I messed up. So this is you, the baby. Threats. I wonder how the Comte de Saint-Germain got his hands on you. You shouldn't have trusted him. He's one of us. He's like Adonis, like me. He betrayed you. 20 years ago, Sophie was betrayed too. Hurry, the king is coming.
This is unexpected.
This way. Make way for the king! Sophie. You're so pale, you're so cold. Sophie, wake up! She's not breathing. What? Why are you? The baby! A boy. Alive and well. No, your majesty, you must not lay eyes on him. Why isn't he crying? Why can't I hear my son? He doesn't have a tongue. You cannot get attached. I will handle this situation. You will fetch the carriage. I have to leave. My poor Sophie. My hidden paradise. Sire, I hate to disturb your grief, but a matter of equal importance requires your attention. What is it? When I entered the room, I saw Adonis throw a bottle. I'm sure it was poison. He killed Sophie. This man murdered your wife. There was no hate or anger in the murder of Sophie d'Auvergne. Adonis pitied her, I think. Even the king isn't to blame, not really. The monarchy must crush everything in its way. There's no high road. Are you listening? I'm talking to a cadaver. Messieurs, did you witness all this? That young man died in a fair duel for spreading abject rumors against the king. Let it be known that I will never allow that. Hey, Death, my friend, help me out, buddy. Why is there a hand behind me?
Good servant, hail your mistress. Death, the Lady of Bones.
Good morning.
You're becoming a bit too familiar with hell.
Am I dead? Actually, this time? Was there a giant hand over my head?
It's a novelty indeed, I'm not quite sure. Maybe this time your life is really on the line. Maybe you won't wake up from this as if it were a bad dream.
You don't know?
Do I look like a philosopher?
Rather pale one.
Let's play! If you win, I will help you get rid of the large blue hand.
It's all death. This game seems rigged.
Is this a trick? Are you trying to cheat me?
No.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Young man, you're completely unhinged. This is silly. Will you sit down, please? We're not finished.
Maybe we just get through the game and we don't cheat.
Oh, he's gone. What a shame. I suppose I can play another round of patience.
Did I lose? Like, actually this time? What the? Hello? What am I doing here? Sophie, do you want some tea? You're not Sophie, I don't recognize you. You need to drink this tea, my son. It's poisoned. It's for your own good. You don't want to drink the tea, but you drank it already. This is getting weird.
Shh, there. Sleep, little one. Then I jumped through the window on fire, with an army of hysterical nuns on my heels. It was worth it. Sister Ageline was an exquisite angel, hiding many delights under her robes. After that, I met an opera singer who swiftly got me pregnant. I gave birth to twin sisters, Sophie and Deborah. I taught them how to fight and fence, to sing Lully and read Voltaire to love. We were happy for a while, but then Sophie became favored and Deborah escaped to the Americas. I gave them freedom. If only Sophie hadn't fallen for the king.
How is he?
Still weak, but he's healing. So this is Sophie's son. I'm not sure. But if nothing else, he's a victim of the Comte and MacGregor.
That's enough for me.
Eugene. Shall I call you Eugene?
Yes.
Eugene it is. What would you like to do next?
We're gonna find the Comte.
He's back in Pompadour Saloon, gambling his life away. If you go after him, you won't be able to hide from MacGregor very long. But he might be useful. I studied how you play cards with him. You're a talented cheat. What were your tricks in Ludwigsburg? I must say, boy, that Shiner Glimpse trick is ingenious. In the fan signal, a compelling union of deceit and grace. That's your plan? Go after the Comte and trick him dressed like this? You have some nerve to enter the Pompadour salon again. But revenge is a powerful motivator. And the Comte deserves this coming. So for that reason, I wish to share with you a little trick I invented in my youth. I called the Stained deck. It's nothing very complicated. But the Comte won't know the technique, and it may just be what gives you the upper hand. Take this.
What is it? A mirror again?
It's makeup. No one will suspect a thing thanks to your disguise. Now imagine we're sat at a table. You're going to mark the back of the cards in your hand with makeup. I'll show you a system that will help me differentiate between high and low cards. Start by picking me a high-value card.
A queen.
Mark high-value cards with the red makeup.
Red.
So how will we differentiate between each high-value card? You're going to need to be discreet about it. Mark an ace in the corner. Move clockwise in a motion and mark king on the side. A queen needs to be marked in the center. Lastly, mark a jack on the top. Go ahead, mark the cards you picked.
This is a queen.
That is correct. In an actual game, I'll need you to mark all the high-value cards. But for now, let's move on. Pick me a low card this time.
5.
We'll mark with blue. Mark low cards with black makeup. Go on and dip your finger.
Doesn't matter where, I imagine.
Mark a 5 in the corner. 4 on the side. And a 3 in the center. And lastly, a 2 on the top. Please mark the cards you picked.
So 2 to 5.
Excellent work.
The smeared fan.
Of course, you'll need to mark several low-value cards during the actual game. But you get the point, so let's continue. Allow me to show you how we'll put this into a sequence. You'll use that Shiner Glimpse technique to learn the Comte's strongest suit. That is, whichever suit he has the most of. Signal that information to me with your fan. You'll increase our chances of winning at the table if you make a good number of cards if you mark a good number of cards each round too. Lastly, remember to force low cards on the Comte and give high cards to me. I trust you have a dealing technique up your sleeve.
No?
Really? The Comte didn't teach you anything you could use now? Have a think about it.
We don't want to give the high top card to an opponent, do we? Instead, deal them the second card from the top. If you're quick, nobody will notice.
Your silence is an expression of confidence, I'm sure. I best go get ready for this evening. What, you thought you'd be the only one in disguise?
Chateau de Saint-Aoun, Paris, France, later that day.
Fine, Comte, fine. You win. You can stop harassing me. I will get you that game with the king. Present yourself tomorrow at noon in Versailles.
We don't get practice?
You do not need to bring guards. The king has plenty.
Ah, I see. Comte. Monsieur, I was considering leaving the table for the night.
I'm the Count Orloff, and I'm ready to put a lot of money on the table.
Well, if you insist, I'm not one to relinquish a fair fight. The only issue is that we're missing a player. Your wife might want to join us. We'll giggle.
Gwendolyn, stop that immediately. Sit down and don't say a word to this man. I forbid you.
A tough but wise call. Your wife is charming.
She's also very, very popular, which gives me a better chance of winning.
Okay.
Man, he's made bank since then.
Okay. 4. Oh, that's to you. We only care about the company. He's got a 10. Doesn't matter. Oh, wait. Hold on. It was 10 of clubs. Queen of hearts. Jack of diamonds. I think we're 1 on each. King of clubs. Clubs. He's got 2. Hearts, he has 2. Let's get the king marked. It's gonna be red. And use a king. Perfect. Okay, we'll mark another king. Let's mark a 2. And another 2. Oh, this is clever. He doesn't know this trick, so his suspicion doesn't go up while we're employing it. I like that. Oh.
Are you well, Comte?
I don't know what shuffling technique we're gonna use, though, unfortunately. Okay, well, we don't care what tarot cards are. 10 of diamonds. Oh. Clubs. Diamonds and clubs. Wait, was that spades? That was spades. Alright, that was another spade, I think. I don't know, I kind of went fast on that. 2 spades, I think. Okay, he's definitely on spades. He's got 3 spades, I think. One, 2, 3. Oh, wrong number. Drats. Madame, I'm afraid your game is somewhat imperfect.
My dear, please don't answer that. I hope you're not about to babble nonsense about the weaker sex. If you do, I might have to shoot you. You heard me.
Let's mark a 3. Tis low. Let's mark an ace. That's pretty good to mark. It's high. We'll mark a jack. And a 4. What, Okay, that is a good deal. Your triumph is very quiet. Madam, are you blushing? We will hide.
Do not pester my wife with your insinuations, Comte. Deal the cards, my dear. Do not listen to him.
Another round. Oh my goodness, so many rounds against this man. Okay, 2 is low. Okay, queen is high. Ace is definitely high. Not sure what game we're playing. 5 is low. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I must leave. Monsieur, madame. Well, that was some fun vengeance.
What are you waiting for? Go after him. Good luck, my son. I wish you well.
Alright, Comte. You would have had me killed.